Yo quiero compartir mi historia y yo no quiero que pasen otras personas lo que yo pasé. Si alguna vez encuentran una persona que te quiere hacer daño, nunca te quedes callada, dilo.
I got a question from a student which was really interesting because she said, "What were your fears starting this?" And I didn't have any fears. But a little more scared now just because I gotta support a family.
Some socks?
Yeah, the woolly sock.
Woolly. Some
Maybe
white
that
socks.
nice pair of shorts.
You think so? What else do I need?
Maybe some underwear.
I got a whole big family in Peru that I gotta support.
I miss you, papito.
Oh my goodness.
I'll see you in 1 month.
There's a lot more fears nowadays than I did 10 years ago when I started this.
Hola, señor. ¿Este es San Sebastián? Te digo cuando tienes que voltear, ¿ya? So landing in Cusco is really emotional for me because I can't wait to see the kids. I can't wait to see the house. But on the other hand, it's really hard to be back because me and my wife have worked in this area. We've dealt with it for going on 8 years. And we know what happens, you know, it's getting worse. So it's a real double-edged sword sometimes.
The Pura Vida shelter can house up to 7 kids at any given time.
Hola, chica. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ay, de tiempo.
It's a smaller house. It's 3 bedrooms. I think that's our main goal, is to help them get off the streets of Cusco or anywhere in Peru.
Yo soy Marianela, vengo con Pura Vida 3 años. Una de las cosas que a mí me anima a continuar día a día es que yo veo mi historia a través de estas niñas.
¿Qué clases te están dominando?
Más me gusta educación física.
Ah, yo también.
We do get kids every month, every week coming in,
¿Y qué vas a estudiar?
Psicología.
and some stay, some don't stay, and it's just nice to have a house, a shelter for these kids to come if they want. Safe place for a night, safe place for a week, safe place for 4 years. You know, we have no time limit or age limit.
It is
It's
very
very
delicious.
delicious.
Good job.
It's very delicious.
It's delicious.
I think that's our main goal, is to be able to give them education, to give them rehabilitation. It changes from week to week, month to month, year to year, but right now we have 4 young girls that are all sisters, all from the same family, Grimanessa, Yoni, Maribel, and Yanette. They all came from the same family, but very different situations and circumstances. The girl's father still comes by the house about once a week.
Ella, esto no se ha dado tarea a la profesora.
Papá, he ingresado a la universidad y ese es el diploma que me han dado.
Felicidades, sigue tu estudio.
They were born in a very impoverished life, but it wasn't like it was an unhappy life, an unhappy childhood. And the mom was the real glue that kept everything together.
Ya, bueno, estamos yendo al lugar donde hemos nacido nosotras, las hermanas, y queremos hacerle conocer a Neita nuestra casa.
I've known Grimanessa and her sisters for almost 6 years, and I've never had the opportunity to visit their home.
was a trek up. It was very eye-opening to see where these kids actually came from.
Vinimos desde Cusco casi en 3 horas para llegar acá. La exagerada está cerca. ¡Ay, qué bonito! Yo nací en esta casa, entremos a verlo y ahí están mis hermanas monses.
Bueno, aquí es nuestra casa donde hemos crecido desde pequeñas. Les voy a mostrarles adentro. Bueno, aquí es donde guardábamos nuestras cosas, arroz, las tazas, azúcar, sal, todo de alimento. Aquí es nuestra cocina donde preparamos los alimentos para comer. Y en esta parte de aquí, ya ahora no hay nada, pero había unos catres, unas tablas que cerraban aquí, papá, mamá, yo y mi hermana. Así, una cama.
Ya viste mi casa. La casa es, como tú ves, es muy diferente y ya no hay, ya no es como antes, ¿no? Y la casa, porque papá ya no puede estar acá solo, porque puede sentirse triste o puede dedicarse muchas veces a tomar. Una cosa que yo recuerdo siempre es cuando mi mamá falleció. La última vez que lo vi a mi mamá, la única cosa que ella me dijo, yo era la mayor y tenía que cuidar a las 3 menores.
When their mother died, they all got separated. The dad, he kind of just gave up, and that's where he kind of crawled into a little shell. And I really don't know what happened with the first girl, if she was sold by her father or her uncle. She's told me that she was sold by her uncle. She was 15 years old when she was sold to the jungle. The social services of Peru rescued her. That's where I met her. So after a year, Grimanessa living with us, she mentioned to us that she had sisters that were vulnerable in the same predicament as she was in.
Yo siempre pensaba en mis hermanas y en esa palabra, en la última palabra que me dijo mi mamá.
With me and my wife and Grimanessa, we all worked together and we were able to find her 2 younger sisters in a Catholic orphanage and her other sister working in households as a housekeeper / slave.
Y yo no quiero que esto le pase a mis hermanas, yo no quería.
So the Pura Vida shelter is a safe house for young girls that have been sexually exploited or severely abused. Working with child prostitutes and young girls that have suffered such horrible things has hindered us in getting donations. It's the honest truth. I think it would be easier if I was saying, you know what, I want to go down to Peru and build a school. I guarantee you I would find way more donations than if I said, I'm going down to Peru and I'm going to build a shelter for child prostitutes. I think that one word shuts people's brains right off and right to the next channel. After so many years apart, they are coming back together. I think the girls, they inspire me every single day with the courage that they have to have dreams of university and have dreams of a better future. And they always have that courage. But sometimes some people with courage need a little help. That's all we're doing. We're not reinventing the wheel here. All we're doing is giving these kids basic tools to live a normal life. I think my main goal is to just not treat it like a shelter, to treat it like a family. So maybe these kids that come in, they don't feel like it's a shelter. They can feel like it's their own home.